What's good, folks? It's Nightmare Frame here with a new Warframe video taking a look at Devstream 184. And oh boy, there are some major W's in this Devstream pertaining to quality of life, and some major Warframe altering changes that could see a rise or downfall of certain frames. But we don't have the full scope of things, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. So this will be a react recap of what actually happened in the Devstream. I was doing a multi-stream on both YouTube and Twitch, so if you managed to catch that live, good on you. I might consider doing more multi-streams in the future, and we will see how that'll work out. Oh, here we go, here we go.
February 6th. Next week, he arrives on all platforms, because currently it's Ember Heirloom. Yep.
What'd you miss? Nothing.
Here.
Bro, he's thick, bro.
Shit, what the fuck?
He's chunky. It's chunky.
That's right. So we have, if you own a skin and you own obviously the iron skin that comes with it, you can select which one you want, no matter what skin you have on.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
And the heirloom one is custom like this, so it has that the iron rings around him, so it's not actually like a.
Finally, we can I can finally buy Tenogen Rhino. Oh my god!
Of iron skin, so we play.
I can finally buy Tenogen Rhino.
And if you want,
one, oh sorry.
yeah. No, you go.
There's one you can select also.
Oh my god!
Nothing.
Finally, I can have normal fashion
We have
and not ruin my fucking iron skin.
Luckily, we have some frames that are really good at like alchemy and chemistry, so we were able to go to the iron.
Finally, time.
It's
Oh my god! We get it. We get it. We get it.
Rue, go ahead.
Lavo's Prime.
There he is.
Oh, he looks good.
You're free from your prison.
looks good. That's not my life.
Lavo's Prime is coming on February 12th. So another February bonanza to mark in your calendar. Dual Zoran Prime, if you.
Oh my. Oh my god.
The dual Zoran Prime.
Finally, after all these years.
Holy shit. What year is this?
Dual Zoran Prime, and as you
Zoran
can see
Prime,
here,
brother.
What year is this?
Prime
We are back to
Diana, and other
2014,
accessories
boys.
is he has a nice Nimandi Prime armor set,
Yay!
which are
Oh, he's got little
just
snakes.
wonderful.
Or those
A little
tubes.
history lesson for those of you.
Cubes.
How many
Cubes,
of you in chat know the history
They'll
of
probably
the
get
dual Zoran? Would you like a
in con
history
as well.
lesson, or would you like to?
Guys,
There, when it happened.
do you want to know the history of Dual Zoran?
Remember, there's a lot of you that don't, so I don't want you to feel
Yes, me, yes, I do. I know, yes,
If
yes.
you don't know, that's no shame.
Helicopter.
Coptering. Okay. Yes. Great. History class.
Oh my god, motion blur. Yikes.
You all passed.
You're all passed.
Gain a burst of speed on melee slide attack.
while doubled while airborne.
Look at that, chat.
Cute.
Enjoy your little flashback to the past,
That's
if you
very
will.
cute.
Yeah.
Wow, boys.
Shout out to
Wow.
Connor.
A new speed stick. Yep.
That's my man. Techrot Encore.
Encore.
Here we
Encore.
go.
Woo, 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 woo. Techrot
Okay.
Encore is coming
Okay.
March 2025.
It's coming out this year. We're releasing it in March. We need just, all the time
March.
we can to get it.
We're gonna be playing Monster Hunter, bro. We're gonna be playing Monster Hunter Wilds.
So there's 13 of these weapons are the Techrot CODA weapons. So we're going to take a look at those now and talk to you about how when this update drops in March, you can get ready to
Think of cards. I mean, they already showed
earn them.
which ones are coming.
Eleanor is going to be the vendor.
Can we go to gameplay?
Of course.
All right. So, yes.
Go ahead.
No, please.
Bro,
No, Eleanor's got weapons, but we'll get to that.
isn't that uncomfortable?
Right. So she will be offering them in batches for you to grab with some tokens. So this is so that you're not going out and doing missions to I guess undilute the weapon pool from an adversary.
You know what this
so
means?
you can
It's
pick
gonna be a
the ones you want on a
rotation with-
So we're going to do 2 batches. Every 4 days, so
Predetermined
rotate. Currently
fucking
subject to 14,
elements.
but pretty much copying the ergo glass thing, but with some differences, which we'll talk about.
Okay.
Which is another reason why the update is taking a bit longer, because we added a pretty major QoL
glass
thing
kinda
to
shit.
the way that elemental stuff works on these weapons anyway.
Uh-huh.
There's really a lot for you
Can we
to
choose the element?
get with the system. So there's all the new weapons that you will be able to get.
Look at that old school
Ergo glass
Orgus.
system. We'll talk about that and how this changes.
What the
for you.
fuck is
I'll
that?
just go right to that actually, so it makes a bit more sense.
It looks like
Now
a.
you can
wait,
see
try
that the
one.
CODA Motivore
Let's just look at that.
has cold damage. But
It's a
what we're
hammer.
adding is a new item called the Elemental Vice that if you have formed your Lich weapon 5 times, and it's rank 40, you can swap its element freely.
Oh my
This
god.
is a brand new item that we'll be releasing in this system,
Oh my god.
this character.
Now how's that gonna work?
You don't need to wait for the vendor to roll the element you want. You can choose it.
How's that gonna work though?
You've maxed the weapon. So for instance, if I
That's
see
what
this
we
and I
say.
know I just want to get the CODA Motivore, I can buy it, and then once I've maxed it, I can use this new item type to swap it. So I can switch it to heat, I can switch it to whatever.
And that item can be installed on the Cuba and the, and the other weapons.
Yes, so the intention with this is that, so when you are presented with an element here, it's not so much a deterrent as is you can just grab whatever is there, and you know that if you max a weapon, you can freely change it once you install this new item that is going to be available as an Eleanor consumable in the market for platinum, or you have a chance to get it from the Technosite CODA themselves, which is another reason why we
With
put this
platinum.
up, because
Okay.
we advocated for this as a quality of life thing, like
All you needed to hear.
recently, and we wanted to implement it right. So this is coming. So it should significantly lessen the elemental chase grind
Yep.
for this system.
Yep.
The grossest thing
at
I've
that.
ever.
Ew.
Look at the hand projectile that shoots out with a.
I can't wait for this.
Bro, it looks
my
like
God.
oh my god, it looks like Bucky's
Speaker's
alt.
gonna explode.
Armed and
The
dangerous.
shot
Yeah.
Every time I shoot this, I'm just gonna be going again,
shoots out the mouth of whatever the hell this
It's
is.
got a
again.
infested
Tech
inside
rod.
of it. Yeah, I love
Tech
it.
rod.
So
Oh,
those are the weapons.
rivals
And
brain
Eleanor's
rot,
revenge.
boys.
So currently, if you've played the Sisters of Parvos or the Kuva Liches, you know you have to do a Requiem relic chase for the Requiem mods, and then you are playing a little bit of a puzzle solve to figure out what your Requiem is. You're farming, you're killing thralls, and you're going. And we kind of adjusted the loop to be very 1999 specific with very direct farming sources. So the way it's going to work is there's going to be antivirus mods because of course the infested
Cool.
Technosite CODA are tech rot and Napster gone wrong. They're creating this thing. So there's a dedicated bounty for you to get your antiviruses. So we'll just hover over one of them again. Maybe your infested lich needs compupal.com to
Don't go to that website.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know if that is a real website. Oh shit, this always happens.
Wait, don't pretend we
Adam,
didn't say that.
register it quickly.
Reroute it to warframe.com really quick.
So there is a dedicated bounty for you to farm your antivirus mods because God only knows what your lich needs to be cured. Because this is the 90s. There's computer viruses. There's worms. It does leave somewhere.
There's LimeWire, Kazaa,
And that didn't
We
happen.
might
ShareBear.
We might need to change the name.
Ryan.
But okay.
Good times, right? Good times.
That's fine. I should have checked.
That's okay.
Oh,
we have
God.
a screenshot. Do you-
Ares, that's
for
right.
that one. But the other one, potency mods.
So then there's because it's an antivirus system, you also need to have a potency application. So the way it's going to work is you're going to be kitting out your Parazon with antivirus mods that you can throw on to figure out which one is right, but
Okay.
also potency mods to really inject the virus so that it's curing the antivirus. So there's going to be a little bit of a combo. All of these mods are earned in 1999. They're not particularly rare. It's just as you're fighting the infested now, you're going to get a chance to get some antivirus mods to help you sort of chunk out your Technosite CODA.
Okay.
So maybe you're going to get one that gets rid of 30% of the virus and so on and so forth. So these are how you'll be kitting out your Parazon for the grind. Are you going to get a lich now?
Pizza cutter.
The Motivore?
Oh yeah.
Like we said pizza cutter, but it's clearly a motorcycle wheel.
And
Pseudo has
something-
meaty
something-
shots.
Sorry, really quick. Something to
It looks
note
pretty
about
good.
The CODA Motivore is
CODA Motivore.
Motivore is it will reflect the status that you have on it. So I have it pumped up with slash.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
why it
Not the
has
status.
these spiky wheels. Oh. When you have it, when I think
Yeah,
it's when
the
it's
IPS changes.
yeah.
Thank you, thank you, Pablo.
This with puncture looks different.
That's so
Yeah,
sick.
it's very cool.
A+
Very good.
team.
And I also have the dual CODA Nicardia, which is the new pistol dual weapon part of the system. And its perks here are when I kill an enemy with it, spores are going to explode and they're going to attach onto other enemies. Look, it's got the cold
Ew.
proc.
Oh, that's wicked.
Pablo, do you want to chat about that?
Yeah, basically it spreads the disease of cold to all of them. They all get a
Very
cold.
Canadian.
We're experiencing that right now.
Very
Yeah.
Canadian.
Megan killed a Tech Rot Fool, there is something that you can't see there because it's embedded in the ground. I'm glad we.
No, it was there.
Okay. Once you pick it up, you bring it to a marked console.
Okay.
And
Camera's gonna be a bit whack, but I'm a gamer, guys.
Meg can do it. As you can see, her heart is bleeding
Cinema.
out. Good luck, Megan. Megan has infected the future with a boy band, so let's see what that looks like.
What?
pH warning.
All right, so you would have finished that mission normally. You're not a hacker like myself.
Uh-huh.
As you return, who will greet us?
It's awesome. I seriously can't even remember.
Zeke Green.
Embrace Us Macros, 1999.
Oh, damn him. So here we go. So it is. So how is this all going to work now?
Oh, you get a flute?
Screen, you'll recognize it if you've played past ones, but there's some.
Bro, why is he
changes
swinging his
just
cock?
to the reward structure here, which is to say that they now always come with a cosmetic reward, and these cosmetics could include 1 of 10 floofs. What you're guaranteed upon, doing this is there's always going to be a cosmetic, and there's always going to be enough live hard cells, which is the token system, for you to go turn in at least 1 weapon. Sometimes you'll get more. So as you do the system, you might be able to accumulate enough that you go a little over, and then sometimes you'll get more weapons than not. And that is part of the vanquished table, and then there's the actual converted table. So
some confusion about ephemeras. We're working on those. We just are not ready to show them.
yeah,
Oh, that's not bad.
yeah.
So you can get more of
So you can trade them,
the
you can
currency,
convert them,
and you can buy more than
people
1
are
weapon.
now
Is that what they're
guaranteed
saying?
Cosmetic with them, and the way this works.
Because from what I've
is
seen is
you
it was
just
like
need
10.
to play 1999, get the Parazon mods set up, increase their virality to 100%, and then let's do that. Why
Yeah,
not?
so one would, if you had acquired.
My
such
God, the
things,
motion
and I
blur.
slaps them on here. I'm keeping clean.
Let's see like an unranked version. How do you increase the virality?
Get that virality up.
Yep.
And get my kind of speeding up the process of getting yourself Technosite CODA. So what's going to happen now is when you jump into a 1999 TechRot mission,
Log in.
the boys are back.
The duets are
The
coming. for you.
boys are back.
They
Boys
should
are
change it
back.
to log in.
So we have a system
much
set
better.
up that the front man of the boy band, he's not gonna come your way.
He's just robbing you.
But you'll get duet fights. So as you're playing in this content, you will be facing down the duets, which is a dual boss fight for you to test your antivirus mods on. And
Dual
get
boss
yourself
fight?
ready to do the showdown in the origin system. Okay, so Megan has hard drive and packet.
Wait, was that Atlas?
He's coming!
Was that Atlas?
Uh-oh.
And then Loki?
go.
I don't know. Yeah, so this
Why
is
did
the
she turn
duet
into
fight.
Mario
So
there?
At the top, you can see that the duet is on. So you need to take the duet down to test your Parazon mod. So it's not just a one target ambush. You have to get both down so that you can test your antivirus.
That's right.
Look at your Zeke. Oh man.
What's he doing? He's
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bro, she's tickling them, man.
Yeah, so you'll be doing that, fighting your duets, getting your antivirus, getting your boss fight by the end, which happens, of course.
Damage where
in
she wasn't even
space base,
attacking
and
them.
we saw at 10 o'clock. As we said, there are 13 CODA weapons coming.
Can we see the
and
CODA
there
weapons?
are 4 Scaldra weapons coming.
That's right. And I get to type all of them out.
How fun.
So we have 4 Scaldra weapons. These are the weapons that you see the Scaldra using that we have taken, and you will be.
Oh, the Coom gun.
on yourself
Yeah, I remember that.
when you get
A Scaldra Effervon pistol that's coming. This is what the
The shield guy uses.
Yep. So that's.
Am I there?
We should probably
What do you
talk
get
about
to?
the Thermian
That's-
RPG.
oh, wait, last
because
goo?
that's actually not coming as a player weapon
it say
in this
goo?
update.
One more.
Oh, we're not getting the Goop RPG?
I don't know. I mean,
We have the.
Ooh, those look cool.
I know.
Sir, please.
Oh,
But we'll think about it.
sickle
We'll
and
think about it.
Those look
Think
cool.
about it. We have the Scaldra Goo rifle coming, which is super cool.
Oh my god, that looks like a Borderlands.
It looks awesome.
Wait, Breath of the Dying?
And then we have
Actually?
concept art for the.
Hey!
As well.
Yeah. So,
There she is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sick.
There she
so you'll be
is.
getting. That's an AoE weapon. On
okay,
attacks.
but-
Appreciate you.
Have it here.
We're doing a defense mission wave reduction from 5 to 3 for all defense missions.
yeah, essentially,
Let's
if you're familiar with the way it
go.
works in Duviri, where
Our former
there's
zombie
less,
former, what?
less basically downtime in between the waves.
Wait, are they saying what I think they're saying? We
So many different
are they doing the thing I said that they should be doing?
5 waves. 5 waves.
Yeah, touches a
5
lot.
big booms.
Oh Lord.
Pseudo Exalted
Pseudo
Rework.
Exalted
Okay.
Rework, Pablo.
Now this is one that sounds
Pseudo Exalted Rework.
actually a ton of work. So
Get fucked,
yeah,
boys.
if you're familiar with Atlas, if you're familiar with CODA, and with Gara, basically they have the Pseudo Exalteds, which basically take the melee mods that you have in your melee
Uh-huh.
as a stat stick, and
Yeah.
use that to scale the things. most players that just start using those frames are not really aware of any of this because obviously it's kind of a secret that
True.
if you've been playing around for a while, you know, but if you don't, you don't. So now you'll be able to mod them directly, just like you do with an Exalted weapon. So yeah, they'll be much more approachable. It does mean a few things change, like for example, before you could first kind of grind up your combo on your normal weapon, and then the combo would benefit that.
You know what that means? Damage nerf.
We're gonna add basically that combo system from Atlas will also be added to the other two.
Damage nerf.
We're also gonna change it. So there's a bunch of mods that right now are disallowed from Exalteds. So a lot of those are gonna come in. I don't know about all of them, but most of them will come in. Some of them don't really apply, especially the Pseudo Exalteds. Like for example, with a Pseudo Exalted, you cannot do a heavy attack or you cannot block or things like that. So some of those things won't apply.
Wait.
But yeah, all of the other mods are gonna come.
Wait.
And they're gonna get arcane slots.
Wait.
Exalted.
Yo.
So for those of you who've been asking,
Blood
let
rush
me put arcanes on Exalted.
on Exalted
You're
weapons.
getting it.
So
Oh.
it's a bit of a buff galore for all of the frames that.
Yes. Huge.
The other one is Excalibur, which also his slash dash also benefits from this. Basically, now that will use the mods that you have on your Exalted weapon.
Yes.
And then probably the one you guys will ask me about is Ash. I will talk about Ash next time. He's gonna get some minor touches, so I want to talk about that.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Ash is fucking buggy with his fourth ability, Pseudo Exalted.
Devstream will go
This is
more into
kind of good.
Dev Workshop.
Anyone want to buy that? Just start God roll.
And that February
Yeah, I just
Devstream.
went through this super quick, but there's like a lot of little
Yeah.
details because there's just like as we started changing this and moving things around, there's just like a lot of specifics.
I like this. I like
A
this.
lot about, and that will be on their work.
You want to know why?
For the next,
I like this because as a content creator, I don't have to repeat myself every single time.
Yeah.
Omni Forma
A Pseudo Exalted is not an Exalted weapon. You need this, you need that, you need. Oh my god, everything is just
Right now,
streamlined.
You're polarizing
Oh,
aura slot. You have this lovely
consolidation.
aura forma, which lets you put any polarity there, and it'll work. We are rebranding it. It's going through a 2025 rebrand.
Yeah, so basically, often requests that came is that players would want to do a different build, and they just could not fit it with the same polarity, so they ended up having to buy a second copy of the Warframe just to be able to do this. So we thought it would be better if we changed this format to allow you to have basically universal slots when you really, really needed them, and that way you don't need to.
Guys,
need to buy
thank me right now.
Copy of the
Thank me right now.
frame just to accommodate
You're welcome.
a different build.
The way this works is it does exclude the Umbra polarity that is still standalone. So Umbra Forma requires Umbra Forma, well, not doesn't require, but the Umbra Forma exists in its own lane, and the Omni Forma is just the Aura Forma rebranded. The price point is the same, the crafting is the same.
Remember when I was asking for this and people said, "Oh, you suck. Why would you want this? Nobody wants this." To all those who said that in the comment section, go fuck yourselves.
So you can
You're
start
welcome.
farming them now if you want.
It's here,
And we'll
boys.
also be adding them to something.
It's
that
here,
I can tell
boys.
you right now.
You what I mean by unique loadouts. Have a look at the green polarity and the red polarity. Number one thing, a unique loadout means you can have specific polarities for your build. Let's say I want to build into shields, prime redirection, vigor, fast deflection, then vigilante vigor. All of those things will help out with shields. And if I want more duration and not worry about range, I will go with narrow-minded. Now, all of those things require this D polarity. Yeah, they need the D, boys. Bazarin polarity. And now for the second loadout, let's say I want to have a strength-orientated build. So that means I would like to add something like blind rage, transient fortitude, prime continuity. He's got a point. Duration to counteract the negative. He's got a point. Transient fortitude. You know, this all requires the V polarity, the matter eye. But then I can't do that because I already added the D polarity. So this is what I'm saying about unique loadouts. So we're locked into these polarities, and we can't change the build unless we reforma or have another copy of that same Warframe to have a completely unique build. So what First Descended does, they allow Trash Descended anyway, but exactly, my point stands. People were shitting on me for requesting this. People were saying, you suck. Right? How dare you? Asking for this means you hate Warframe. What did DE do? They did exactly what that smart man just did, and you're welcome. Now, for all of those guys who are hating, please, I will remove my pants and you can proceed to suck my fucking dick. There you go, boys. Yes. There you go. That's big W. We're getting it. And of course, there were some additional quality of life changes for new players, but I was still talking about the universal Forma because I was definitely excited about that. Yes, it's going to require a lot of Forma to craft universal Forma, but it's still a huge W nonetheless. And here they reduced the crafting time for RHINO to 24 hours, which is amazing for a lot of new players because as soon as you get RHINO, you level him up, you're going to shove it into the helmet to get Roar so you can get the Giga damage buff.
For each rank in your weapon or your mastery, whichever is highest, you get 1 capacity. So that means if you're a brand new player and you, like, let's say you just started the game and you go and buy a RHINO, you literally have 0 capacity. So you cannot install any mods at all, which makes that system not only not work, but it also kind of more confusing than it already is. So we're changing it so now you will have 15 base capacity, and then you'll get 1 extra capacity for every 2 ranks of either your mastery or your weapon. So that means
that's not bad.
The player will have access to 15 capacity to just put a couple mods in there so that they can actually use
that's not bad.
Use the system.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go first. Yeah.
You do it, and then I do it.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Mark, and I play guitar in Periphery.
Periphery.
I'm Jake. I also play guitar in Periphery.
Hey yo.
And what we're here to talk about with you guys today is...
Hey yo, that's kind of cool.
Working with the fine folks over at Digital Extremes.
We've been friends with Reb and Megan for a little while now. A few months back, they asked us if we wanted to contribute to the game. Obviously, we jumped at that chance. So me and Mark got together and we created a song. And we did a little bit of consulting for the characters, sounds, and pieces of the game that kind of lend itself to a heavy metal or hard rock vibe, most notably of like a 1990s style era.
We also specifically wanted to mention that we worked on a new Warframe, which is guitar themed.
Guitar themed Warframe? Hey yo.
Sort of cool pieces that went along with this was the fact that we got to contribute sort of custom guitar sounds. Tons of miscellaneous, random, fun guitar noises.
Yo, some pitch harmonics.
I'm really excited to see how that translates because, like, this, Mark. Like, we have we put whammy effects, or they're called whammy effects on our guitars sometimes, where it causes the pitch to fluctuate wildly. So it's just like wow, and like it goes up to really high pitch, which I'm not going to do on this video because no one wants to hear me do that. But it sounds like lasers, and we could do like pick scrapes and like playing with the strings and like the other sort of percussive or secondary sounds a guitar can make other than just playing notes or riffs. And then one other thing we should mention is we will be lending our voice talents to the game. So,
we're gonna hear some blah.
You'll be able to hear our speaking voices.
Hey yo!
In your favorite universe. So I'm excited. I'm excited to do that as well.
I'm down for that.
Guys, we'll get the chance to hear this when the update comes out. And like Jake said, we've been friends with them for a long time now, years, and we have been meaning to work together in some capacity for the longest time, and this happened to line up quite perfectly for
now I want to hear this song.
Digital Extremes folks.
Is Cora dead?
So yeah, I mean,
pay attention.
We couldn't be happier with how it came out.
It says here specifically by Tenno, so maybe that's like from the game.
All right, let's stick stick to the letter. Okay, Tenno.
Bye, Tenno.
That's kind of cool, man. Yo, I'm excited. That's nice.
The hair is standing up on my arm. Chill.
That's cool.
Chill. Bye, Jake, goodbye. Oh my god.
Wow.
They happen, I'll tell you.
Rocktavia. and
Rockavia. Pretty great.
Yeah. So we worked with Jake and Mark on this song on guitar sounds for a Warframe. The vocals you heard is Elliot Coleman from Good Tiger. We all worked together on the song, and we have a visual on the Warframe that they're talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, yo!
Brand new Warframe coming with Tech Rod Encore. Guitar rock. So this is Temple. Temple will be coming, and you'll
Got a
see all
fucking
about Temple
spiky
for our
look.
February
What the hell?
25th
I like
stream.
that.
There's a brand new song.
It kinda
with
looks like-
Elliot, Jake, and Mark, and there's so much more.
And so they're making
It's like a mixture of Sevigov,
Yes.
Limbo,
well,
The guitar
oh
sounds
my
for
God.
and
Warframe
Zephyr.
are
You
the-
see it?
That
And yeah, Massive Cock. True.
things
Yeah.
too?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What?
What could they? What would possibly be
six.
worth voicing? For...
I don't know anymore. That's so wild.
We do have a couple concepts of the guitar
Yes.
that Kaz
So-
provided to us.
Yeah, Temple has an infested guitar that's part of their kit, and you can see here there's some infested fingers there, some frets, and of course this would need some
That's like a crazy Joe Satriani guitar, man.
footage. So
Yeah.
Jake and Mark, thank you, and there's gonna be a whole story.
What the
there's a
fuck?
whole- maybe you already kind of like saw a little spoiler on the star chart of
That's,
admission, but we'll talk about
that's a bass.
Yeah.
It's got 3 strings.
There's a
That's
lot
not a
happening with
guitar.
Encore. It's not just what you saw here today.
Yeah.
There's a brand new Warframe. There's lots of new characters.
This is the pick. It's a bone pick.
Yeah, so Temple's fingers have built-in guitar picks.
No, that's not a guitar. Those are 3 separate fretboards, man. So they're reworking Pseudo Exalted Weapons and turning them into Exalted Weapons. So another thing is that the Excalibur, who has an Exalted and Pseudo Exalted, right? They're pretty much using the mods from the Exalted to buff, what do you call it, /dash, which is a Pseudo Exalted. Another thing that they're doing is that they're allowing the Exalted Weapons to use more melee mods. That means it's buffing all the other, so that means, guys, Warframes like Excalibur, who has not the greatest crit chance on his melee, is going to have better crit chance now because he will be able to use Blood Rush. That is a big W. Blood Rush is going to give /dash a fat cock. Valkyr is getting a buff as well because have a look at her status chance. Small cock. If we're able to use Weeping Wounds, we can build a bleed build for Valkyr. And we'll have access to arcanes. Oh my god. I just realized we get arcane slots. You know what that means, boys?
6.
More damage! More damage! Yes! More damage! Unfortunately, we lose things like the Magistar. The Magistar, we're gonna lose this thing, the 1x crit damage and the 16% crit chance. It's just fine. Alright? We get access to arcanes now, etc., etc. Yeah, so guys, do not panic and sell your Magistar. You can still use your Magistar for slam builds. We're losing incarnate perks. Yes, we're losing incarnate perks. Gaura, oh, Gaura's gonna suck dicks. Ooh, that's right. Gaura has 0 and 0. Ooh. They have to rework the stats for Gaura. Let's be honest. Yeah. They need to buff the stats, let's say for Gaura, because Gaura's gonna suck ass. Yikes. God damn. The problem is we won't have access to Rivens. So that extra bump in crit damage and base damage it's definitely gonna hurt. Cause now you don't have to like worry about like, oh, what kind of stat stick I need for this? What kind of stat stick do I need for this? Is ceramic better than the Magistar for this war? Thank God that's out the window. And it's just one thing. And yes, a lot of people are gonna hate this, but I think it's a good change. Okay? It's a good change. Pulsar is still gonna be a thing. Wait, I just realized it's not going to be a thing, but it's because it's going to be considered a weapon. Ooh. That's right. The reason why we can use Whip Claw with invisibility is because this is an ability. And Exalteds are weapons. Ooh. 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 Yeah. We lost 2 big crit damage buffs there. So hopefully we get a boost in the stats. Give us a boost in the stats, you know? Just to, you know, supplement the loss in our damage. Ooh, this is another thing. Because it's an exalted weapon, some of them have to be channeled abilities. Ooh, that's another one. Ooh, what's gonna happen there? We'll see. We'll see. I wonder how it's gonna be. Is it gonna be an active ability that's gonna be channeled, or is it gonna be an, you know, on cast? Like, you know how Sight 09, he only consumes energy when he shoots? If it's like that, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I don't mind that. Anyway, folks, that has been it for me. I do hope you've enjoyed and learned something from this video. And if you did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more Warframe content, streams, and so much more. Do refer to the description. Thanks for watching, and as always, a peace. Bye-bye now.